I'm done supporting single mothers, especially in my community. I'm sorry, and this is gonna sound really fucked up. Single mothers in our community aren't single mothering hard enough because the way y'all are acting like it's fucking shits and giggles. I just had to fucking block one of my mutuals because she made some fucking silly, quirky little video of her getting pregnant again. She has 2 under 2. You were just asking for crowdfunding. I had to cut off my ex-best friend who had just had a baby, who was talking about having another baby with a nigga who doesn't even like her son, her oldest son. Y'all are having babies with niggas that don't even want to be father figures to the other children that aren't theirs. Single mothers will get on these apps, beg for money, and be pregnant not even 3 months later, bro. Y'all don't take y'all single motherhood seriously. Y'all don't take these children seriously. And this is why I am anti getting pregnant anything. I've seen so many pregnancy announcements just in this new year from Black women, and I'm like, you clearly are not watching the news. You are so digmatized and so full of, like, there's no self-esteem anywhere. This generational curse that Black women have has to stop.
What we see is a lot of these broken kids come from broken homes, and they come from single moms that some of them just want to have kids with random people. The reason why is because they see some of your favorite rappers doing the same thing. A lot of these women that are single moms with multiple men do not have a great role model. So what do they look at? What's on the TV? What's on the phone? And what's happening is I've never, ever seen a man say, I love single baby mamas. I love it. But who says that is other women. It's because the women that are championing that want other women to be miserable with them because they made the wrong decision and they want a tribe or a group to join them in being single baby mamas. But it's all about who are these women looking at and getting exposed or getting told to do this. Your favorite rapper, your favorite actress, your favorite TikTok content creator. There's a lot of women on that phone that's telling you, forget a man, have it on your own, be free, be independent. Even though you broke, have kids. The reason why these kids is messed up is because they're with broke baby mamas. The end of the nuclear home is the reason why a lot of these kids, especially Black kids, are messed up. But it's all about the role models. Who are the women that these women are looking at and they want to be like? I'm not saying no names. You drop it in the comments. But that's what it is. It's being celebrated. But it's being celebrated by other women because they feel bad that they're in that position and they want somebody else to be just like them. Have you seen men openly celebrate, oh, yes, you can be a single baby mama. I love this. Men don't speak out about that. Men don't want to be with a single baby mama. Men don't want that. Men are not championing women to be single mothers. It's women. That's the problem. You guys are getting told what to do by other women instead of listening to the men and saying, we don't want that. But then when men say, that's not a good idea for you to do, now you get on your feminist tip and say, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a woman. You guys are putting yourself in this position, but then you want people to feel sorry for you. But I'm just tired of seeing, just like her, a lot of you women have a lot of kids, but no money. A lot of you women have a lot of kids with no money depending on the government, but you put yourself in that position. All you have to do, women, is just keep your legs closed. It's a pretty simple concept. You have the power of having all these kids. When the women say it's the man's fault, it's the man's fault. He's a deadbeat dad. Well, I'll tell you this. He was a deadbeat before, so what made you think he wasn't going to be a deadbeat after? Why did you open your legs? When I talk about accountability in 2026, this is what I say to a lot of women. They don't like it. Well, he was a deadbeat dad. Well, you opened your legs. You started the party. You created the party. You just chose the wrong one to have the party with. It all comes down to who? The woman. Because the woman decided to open her legs. But a lot of women don't want to hear that. The reason why you're in the position that you're in right now with the multiple baby daddies is because of you. You open your legs. If you would have said, no, I'm not doing that, and he says, I don't like you and all of that, and you just say, okay, cool, I'm out, you wouldn't have all these kids. It's pretty simple. That's the reason why women don't like hearing men talk about this, because we go to the beginning. The beginning is you opening your legs.
Y'all will get on this app and beg and start all these like organizations to help single mothers get out of these countries. These don't want to leave. These don't want to leave. They don't take shit seriously. They don't even take their own fucking womb seriously. They don't take their kids seriously. I'm done supporting single mothers because at this point it's a choice, and it kind of always has been.
There's no kind of, it's always been a choice. And I love the fact that she's thinking like a lot of men are thinking. Logically, it's always been a choice. You open your legs. It's always been a choice. It's never been kind of, not my choice. Unless you in a totally different country, that's different. But here in America, it's a woman's choice to open her legs. Nobody forced you to open your legs over and over again to random dudes and have all these kids. That was your choice. It's always been the women's choice. That's why I look at this and I hold the woman accountable.
Niggas don't do anything to show you that they're marriage material, but you'll fuck them raw. Like, if we really just get down to it, someone raw should take a lot of trust. That is not something you should give up freely. When I see black women getting pregnant, it's like watching a teen fucking mom, bro. Like, are we really just going to keep having babies by ourselves? Are we really going to just continue to just say fuck it, fuck these kids? Because really that's what you're saying. You're saying fuck these kids. Because the way your son is struggling, already being parentified, and you go and get pregnant again, you dumb, raggedy and I see my mutuals like Hood Storyteller trying so hard to help you. Trying so hard to help y'all get out of this fucking country, and you say, I'm gonna get fucking married, I'm gonna have a fucking baby, no ring, in 2026. You hoes.
A lot of y'all women right now, we just gonna stop. We are in this. A lot of women right now, before it used to get married and have the kids. That's what the way it's always been. Get married, then we have the kids. But a lot of you women say, I'm gonna have the kid because if I have the kid, he gonna for sure marry me. You guys are using the kid to make a man marry you, but then he never does. A man ain't gonna marry you because you have his kid. He gonna marry you because you love you. But women need to start going back to the old times. Get married and have kids. Stop using kids as a weapon to keep a man. Y'all don't want to hear that. Women today are using kids to keep a man. And then when he still leaves you, now he want to be a deadbeat. But your plan all along was, only way I can keep him if I have his kid, and he for sure gonna marry me. But why would a man need to marry you if you already has his kid? Why would a man need to marry you if you already has his kid? I'm giving y'all too much sauce. I'm giving you the mind of a man because I'm a man. If you already have my kid, what is the rush for me to get married to you now? Back in the day, the prerequisite for somebody to have your kids was you had to get married. Why do you think so many people were married back in the day? So they can have kids. They did it the right way. Women, you got to start going back to the old days. Nope, you're not getting up in here unless I'm married. I'm not having your kids unless I'm married. The sooner you guys realize that and stop listening to these rappers, these TikTok girls that messed up their life and they trying to make money off of you and put you in a bad position, look at what your grandma did. Look at what your great-grandma did. Most of them got married first, then they had the kid. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always going to keep this thing rock, keep it going. I appreciate you guys supporting me. Make sure you tune in Monday through Friday, No Filter Morning Show. Also, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. I'm out, and I'm done giving y'all a game. Nah, I'm playing, but I'm out.